Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining. It's Friday. Been a long week. Dariela's on her way here today for the weekend and pretty excited about that. She's gonna get some food on her drive, like en route on the way here, so I need to get home, I need to get Belle's walked, and then I need to be able to kind of eat something that I'll enjoy, and then still be able to get the kitchen cleaned up and everything so that when she gets here, everything's all clean from making dinner, but then also the kitchen's just ready for tomorrow morning when we get up to make breakfast. So that's the plan. We're gonna make a burger. I'm feeling like a burger, feeling like a blue cheeseburger. I stopped at the grocery store for a pickup and got the pickup. Now we're headed back and get the weekend started. All right, you know what to do. Sit down. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. All right, hang on, bud. Hang on. I go first. Now you go. Nice. Let's go this way. So, first things first. I gotta get Bella walked. And we'll get the groceries put away and start dinner. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really does help out the channel. Now back to more RV life. Alright, so on my burgers, I like some caramelized onions usually, but I'm on a little bit of a crunch for time right now. Not a whole lot, just I want to be able to get everything done that I want to get done before Dariela gets home, get everything cleaned up so that we're just ready to relax once she gets home. And then probably more importantly, the kitchen is all cleaned up and tidy so that when we get up tomorrow morning, we can make whatever awesome breakfast we feel like making and be ready to get our day started then. So I do want to take some time into account to make sure that I have time to get everything done. So I'm not going to caramelize these onions, but I am going to slice off several pieces of onion and I'm just going to get them sauteing in a pan. And we're going to get them translucent and flavorful with some veggie sprinkles, and then we're going to go and build from there. Alright, real quick, just going to get a few really as thin as we can pieces sliced off here. And I do like onions quite a bit. So I'm going to get about half of this. And then to get these sauteed up, that'll work. Alright, I'm just going to give them a light saute, and then I'm going to turn the heat down. I don't want them to burn. Just going to give them a little bit of color, a little bit of flavor. I'm going to put some veggie sprinkles on here, and then we're going to go from there. And then once these are done, the patty will be ready to go in. Alright, so what's next? Well, I'm going for that Minnesota type of cheeseburger tonight, that Juicy Lucy, if you will. So I'm going to be putting two patties together with the cheese on the inside, which means that I need to keep these wrapped up, put them in a plastic baggie, and then put them in the freezer for later. But I am going to go ahead and season them first. So I'm going to set this off to the side, wash my hands real quick, and then we'll get some seasoning on the ones that I'm going to put in the freezer, as well as season up the patties that we're going to make tonight. So just put your favorite hamburger seasoning on these, and then these will last, and it'll make for a really easy meal. Probably sometime when, you know, I just don't feel like cooking, or when I feel like eating another Juicy Lucy cheeseburger. So they're seasoned up a little bit, and then we're going to get ready to put these away and then start to think about building our Juicy Lucy here. Okay, so I have a little bit of pepper jack cheese here. I took a little bite out of it because, you know, pepper jack cheese is good. I'm going to try to create a little bit of a pocket to put some of this cheese in, and then to receive that cheese on the other burger. Just trying to create a little bit more space for it. Now that we've done that, I'm going to wash my hands real quick because I'm going to have to go into the blue cheese also, because there's going to be pepper jack cheese and some blue cheese in here. And I don't want to touch the blue cheese because I won't use all of it, obviously. Like this I could just throw in there right now because I'm going to use all of this. But I don't want to touch the blue cheese container where I'm not going to use all that blue cheese with beefy hands. I love blue cheese. I just do. But anyway, so created a little bit of a pocket. And put this in here. And put some blue cheese in there. You may end up putting some crumbles on the top too. That's fine. I'm skimping on my bun option tonight so that I can have the flavors inside of the burger because, you know, not everything is on my diet, and that's okay. But I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese in here, and then what we're gonna end up doing is put this other piece of pepper jack over the top of it, and just see if we can't smush that down in there a little bit. And then we're gonna take this other burger and flip it over the top. And then we're gonna see if we kind of can't marry these two patties together a little bit. We don't really want cheese kind of exploding out of the sides. So if we can kind of marry and blur these lines just a little bit on the exterior, around the edges, that would be helpful. And then of course we're gonna come back, wash our hands, put some stuff away, and then when the pan is ready again, because I've already taken the onions off, they just got a little bit of color, a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna season both sides of the exterior of the patty, and then we're gonna put it into the cast iron. So since this will be the seasoned side, we'll put this side down first in the cast iron, and then we can season the opposite side. Season side down. Now we're going to season this other side and just kind of let it sit and do its thing. So the other thing I've done, I've got this air fryer preheated, or preheating I guess, to about 400 degrees. And then I'm going to spray the interior of this with a little bit of just a little bit of canola oil, and then we're going to put in the French fries, and then they'll go, you know, for 15 minutes or so. Give them a shake halfway through, maybe turn them a little bit, and then we should be good to go. Add some of these onions, some cheese on top, and put a layer of cheese over the top to kind of like lock everything in that we can. And then we should be ready. I really would like to get almost like an ambidextrous cover just for a couple of my pots and pans to help melt that cheese. But I'll get that eventually. And as you can tell, I'm going to have to clean my stove top as a part of my cleanup tonight. But that's okay. Perhaps you can see why it was okay foregoing the bun choice tonight for some of the other things. I just put these in the air fryer. I love the air fryer. It makes me feel like I'm not being quite as bad. But I added a fried egg on here. I have points left to give tonight. This is dinner. It's gonna be great. So, thanks for joining us tonight. Quick little dinner, some chores, getting stuff ready for Dari to get home. Looking forward to a good weekend. It's the first weekend in November as of filming this, and we have got a really busy month. So a relaxing weekend before all of that begins. It's going to be a good thing. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, be sure to live life outside of the work that you do.